Human resource management is the subject for BBA second year, third semester. We are in Unit 1, Introduction to Human Resource Management and Environment. In today's lesson, let us focus on characteristics of human resource management, objectives of human resource management, functions of human resource management. Let us discuss the evolution of human resource management in Indian context. Let us know the scope of human resource management, importance of human resource management in the present context. Let us know the human resource management policy, the challenges of human resource management in the present scenario. Let us examine the role of human resource management in changing environment. First, let us concentrate on definition of human resource management and the characteristics of human resource management. Human resource management is a series of decisions that affect the relationship between employees and employers. Even it affects many constituencies and is intended to influence the effectiveness of employees and employers. The part of management which is concerned with the people at work and with their relationship within an enterprise. Human resource management aims to bring together and develop an effective organization of the men and women who make up an enterprise and having regard for the well-being of the individuals and of working groups to enable them to make their best contribution to its success. Coming to the characteristics or features of human resource management, we have 8 characteristics. The first one focuses on comprehensive managerial function. Human resource management is associated with managing the employees at the workplace. Human resource management manages all types of people from different levels. It manages managers, supervisors, officers, workers, etc. The second characteristic, it focuses on people-oriented. Human resource management deals with employees as individuals, groups, and relates them with the organization. It brings people together in the organization in order to achieve the organizational goals. It aims at the overall development of the individual so that they can fit with the company requirements. Third feature or characteristic is task oriented. Human resource management focuses on the task achievement rather than on record keeping procedure. It finds out the solutions to the problems in order to achieve both organizational and individual objectives. HRM focuses on development oriented. HRM is concerned with the development of both organization as a whole and the development of an individual in all dimensions. It develops individuals so that they can achieve the organizational goals effectively. It is future oriented. HRM helps an organization to achieve its future objectives by providing competent and well motivated personnel. Thus, it includes the employees in an organization to achieve the long-term strategic plans of the organization. It is globally oriented. HRM is a globally oriented function. It is being practiced in all the countries. Almost all the organizations accept it. Many organizations treat the individuals fairly with respect and honor. HRM is both a science and an art. It is a science and is an organized body of knowledge with the principles and techniques. It is an art. It applies theoretical knowledge for the human resource problems. Handling people is a creative art. It is a staff function. HRM is a staff function. It does not directly participate in the manufacturing and selling of goods, but advises the operating department on personnel matters. Let us study the objectives of human resource management. The part of management which is concerned with the people at work and with their relationship within the enterprise. HRM aims to bring together and develop into an effective organization of men and women who make up an enterprise and having regard for the well-being of the individuals and of working groups to enable them to make their best contribution to its success. Human resource management is a series of decisions that affect the relationship between employees and employers. Even it affects many constituencies and is intended to influence the effectiveness of employees and employers. Coming to the objectives of human resource management, we have 8 objectives. To guide the organization in attaining the goals by providing well-trained and competent personnel, to effectively utilize the available human resources according to the requirement, that is, to employ the knowledge and skills of the employees in attaining organizational goals, to increase job satisfaction and self actualization of the personnel by encouraging them to realize their potential, to develop and maintain motivating, productive, and self respecting working relationship among all the members of the organization, to develop individuals up to a maximum extent by providing them the necessary training and advancement, to integrate all the individuals and groups with the organization by relating individual and group goals with the organizational objectives, to maintain good quality of work which makes the people to get attracted towards the organization, to develop and maintain high morale and cordial relationship within the organization. Let us study the evolution of human resource management in Indian context. The Indian organizations have been implementing the function of human resource management in formal sectors from a long time. With the emergence of knowledge, industry, globalization, and greater demand for skilled people, the human resource function has begun to lay down strategic emphasis. The evolution of human resource function in India has resulted in development progress of specialized firms providing assistance to the organizations in both transactional and highly specialized areas of human resource management. Human resource management is one of the functional areas of management, and it is a concept which is new compared to the study of management. The evolution of human resource management is linked with that of management, and there is evidence to say that the management of people in an organization is quite old. As evidence, the concept of minimum wage rate, incentive plans were included in Babylonian code of Hammurabi around 1800 BC. Even in India, Kautilya's Ardhashastra specifies that a sound base existed for systematic management of people as early in 320 BC. However, the origin of human resource management in India is traced to the beginning of 20th century with labor welfare in factories since 1920s. Since then, there has been continuous development of the concept of human resource management in our country. Human resource management in Indian context. The evolution and growth of human resource management in Indian context is summarized by studying or by discussing some points. First, let us focus on the evolution and development of human resource management in India was not voluntary like in United Kingdom and United States of America. After the First World War, the country was in difficulty with various malpractices in the recruitment of workers and payment of wages, leading to trade unionism in organizations, causing loss in production due to industrial disputes. In 1931, the Royal Commission on Labour in India, under the chairmanship of J. H. Whitley, recommended the removal of jobber system and the appointment of labor officers in industries to take over the problem of recruitment and to settle the grievances of workers. After independence, the Factories Act 1948 laid down the qualification and duties of welfare officers and also made it compulsory to appoint a welfare officer for every firm that employs 500 or more workers. In course of time, the two bodies, Indian Institute of Personnel Management, Calcutta, and National Institute of Labour Management, Mumbai, emerged as the premier centers of traditional Indian industry, jute and cotton. After the Second World War and independence, the needs, expectations of the workers were increased, and during 1960s the personnel function was expanded with the addition of three areas: labor welfare, industrial relations and personnel administration. All these three areas are integrated into a profession called personnel management. The professionalism in managing became quite visible by 1970s. There was a shift from a welfare approach to an efficiency approach. In 1980, the two professional bodies, IIPM, Indian Institute of Personnel Management, Calcutta, and NILM, National Institute of Labour Management, Bombay, merged together to form NIPM, National Institute of Personnel Management, with headquarters at Kolkata. Developing through the years, the approach shifted to human values approach and productivity through people. In 1990s, a new approach called human resource management emerged, which is against these approaches and which mainly focuses on the development of human resource, human HRD, human resource development, instead of development in productivity. Now, let us focus on the scope of human resource management. In general, human resource management has a wide scope. It is concerned with activities starting from manpower planning till the employee leaving the organization. Accordingly, the scope of human resource management includes procurement, development, maintenance, and control of the personnel in the organization. According to Indian Institute of Personnel Management, the scope of human resource management include certain aspects. First one, it focuses on personal aspect. Second, focuses on welfare aspect. Third, is related to industrial relations aspect. Now let us discuss them. Personal aspect. It is concerned with manpower planning, recruitment, selection, placement, induction, transfer, promotion, demotion, termination, training and development, layoff and retrenchment, wage and salary administration, remuneration, incentives, productivity, etc. Coming to the welfare aspect, it focuses or deals with working conditions, amenities such as canteens, crèche, restroom, lunchroom, housing, transport, medical assistance, education, health and safety, recreation, washing facilities, cultural facilities, etc. Industrial relations aspect. This is concerned with union management relations, consultation, negotiation, collective bargaining, grievance handling, disciplinary action, settlement machinery for industrial disputes, etc. Human resource management also includes activities such as human resource planning, recruitment, selection and placement, orientation, training and development, job analysis and design, role analysis, role development, career planning, career development, motivation and communication, performance appraisal, grievance redressal, human relations and industrial relations, safety and health, wages and salary administration, quality of work life and employees' welfare, organizational change and development. Coming to the importance of human resource management in the present context, human resource management plays a crucial role in current business environment. It is important to business organization as well as to human resource working in the organizations. The importance of human resource management in various areas can be explained with the help of some points. Let us discuss the points one by one. We have four important areas. First one, it focuses on the importance of human resource management in competency building. Second one focuses on the importance of human resource management in change management, importance of human resource management in strategic management, importance of human resource management for company managers. So first one is related to HRM in competency building. Competency building is a recent and widely used term among human resource management professionals and among the employees. Michael Porter's book, Competitive Advantage, has proposed that the competitive advantage for an organization is dependent on its distinctive capabilities to use the available human or other resources for value creation. One of the fundamental and generic models of competitive advantage is we have to see that the resources are used in such a way that we create some value. That means human or other resources, distinctive competencies, capabilities, cost advantage and value creation. So competency building means we have to see that we create some value. Okay. Next comes importance of human resource management in change management. HRM plays an essential role in managing change in an organization. Companies that have long run of success have demonstrated their ability to embrace new technology and be adaptable. These changes cannot be implemented immediately, so organization must put in place practices that will enable them to cope with the change in management process over a period of time. Importance of human resource management in strategic management. According to Donald F. Harvey, strategic management is that set of managerial decisions and actions that determine the long-term performance of a corporation. Strategic HRM emphasizes monitoring and evaluation of environmental opportunities and threats with reference to corporations' Strengths and weaknesses. Human resource role as a strategic partner. HR role is to fit or adapt to the company strategy. Human resources strategic role is to make individual human resource practices to fit specific corporate and competitive strategies. Human resource manager is one who is an equal partner in the strategic planning process. Human resources role is not only to make its activities as the firm's business strategy, but also carry out operational day-to-day activities like payment of employees. Human resources role in executing a strategy. Executing strategy is one of the human resources strategic role. A firm's functional strategy should support its competitive advantage. Human resource support strategy implementation in different ways. Example, human resource deals with the execution of many firms' restructuring strategies, outplacing employees, reducing health care costs, and retraining their employees. Human resource role in formulating strategy. Formulating a plan, strategic plan requires identifying and analyzing the company's external opportunities and threats, its internal strengths and weaknesses, formulating plans. Human resource management can supply useful information which requires competitive intelligence. Example, HR management can help with what strategic planners call environmental scanning, identifying external opportunities and threats that may be crucial to the company's success. Importance of human resource management for company managers. The concepts and techniques of human resource management are found to be essential for all managers. These would help them in overcoming the personal mistakes which while making their human resource. Some of them are hiring an incompetent individual who is not suitable for the job, experiencing a high rate of employee turnover in the organization, identifying the below average performers in the organization, wasting time on interviews which are irrelevant in nature, filing of case against the company for discriminatory actions of its managers. Next, let us study the human resource management policy and also the challenges of human resource management in present scenario. Human resource management policy is a pre-planned action plan which acts as a guide towards achieving the strategies and goals of the organization. With the determination, approval, and implementation of policies and procedures, the company can attain its vision. The policies of human resource acts as a guide for managing people in the organization. HRM policy also outlines the organizational philosophies and values with respect to the way in which employees must be treated. It helps in deriving the principles based on which the managers will act while dealing with HR matters. Challenges of human resource management. We have 10 challenges. The first challenge faced by human resource management is growth in employee education and expectation. The employees today are educated better with high motivation, aspiration, participation, and have more expectations about equality and fair dealings at work. A higher educated workforce wants a more meaningful work, and they want their say in decision making, particularly regarding their working conditions and career. Therefore, HR managers and organizations must develop flexible approach to all the aspects of human resource management. Second issue or second challenge is changing demographies and lifestyles of workforce. The other challenge human resource management is facing today is the changing nature of the workforce. The demographic changes in the workforce are growth of women employees, increasing number of young employees, increasing number of working mothers, decline of blue collar workers who are giving way to white collar employees, increasing level of education. Organizational restructuring or corporate reorganization. The next challenge that HRM is facing today is the reorganization resulting from acquisition, merger, takeover. In such circumstances, employees of the organization are affected because decision making is difficult and delayed. Individuals in the firm undergo acquisition, merging, and are facing difficulties like changes in job, including new roles, new assignments, sometimes loss of job, transfer to new places, changes in compensation and benefits, possibilities of change in career, changes in corporate culture, etc. Next challenge is economic conditions and competition. The changing economic conditions, threat of competition has posed a great challenge to human resource management. In the recent years, the Indian economy has undergone a process of liberalization and had been subjected to structural adjustments. Globalization and privatization in the recent years increased the competition to a large extent. In such situations, human resource managers should develop flexible approach and strategies so that their firm is not threatened. Quality of work life. In the current scenario, many employees and managers are greatly concerned about quality of work life. It is a concept which contains the total range of organizational life, particularly as it is reflected in human resource management. These considerations have a great impact on human resource management. Technological changes. Technology is changing with innovations and improvements like automation, robotics, and computerization. In order to meet the requirements, the organization need to train their human resources accordingly. Achieving competitive advantage. Modern human resource management practices and policies have to be formulated to achieve a competitive advantage. The organization in this scenario of high competition should try to be unique in the factors like quality, special features like after sales service, free gifts, coupons, etc., to attract a stream of customers towards its products. Globalization. With the spread of globalization, many foreign firms are entering into the Indian market and are challenging the domestic firms. The internet is adding fuel to globalization, and most of the multinational corporations are entering into joint ventures with the local firms are setting up greenfield projects. These alliances of multinational corporations with the local firms benefit the local firms, increase their sales, expand their markets, share the new technology and professionalism of management. Every organization to survive and meet the threat of competition is willing to make an alliance with a foreign collaborator. In this situation, it is a great challenge for human resource management to meet these requirements. Outsourcing of human resource activities. In the current scenario, many organizations are outsourcing human resource activities like recruiting, training, and development. For example, Procter and Gamble has signed a 10-year deal with IBM to handle employee services. Outsourcing has a negative impact. It carries to its logical and a downfall of human resource department in an organization. That is, in outsourcing, an organization can work without HR department. Therefore, it is a big challenge to a HR manager to prove the importance of his department. The bottom line, another challenge for human resource management today is the necessity of cost effective HR programs, approaches, and policies. Though the human resource management activities have their impact on profits, its importance has not yet been identified. The HR department must be able to demonstrate that what it does is of great importance to the success of the organization. Now let us focus on the role of human resource management in changing environment. The role and the environment of human resource management has undergone an immense and vibrant change in the past 2 decades, like a revolutionary breakthrough in technology, reduction in trade barriers, and dynamic employee needs, etc., have broadened its scope of operations and environment. Stiff competition leads to the establishment of lucrative pay package, uh, quality work life programs which help in the retention of the talented workforce. Researchers found that annually $200 billion are lost due to increased absenteeism and frequent losses of talented employees. Many companies like IBM, General Motors, Google, etc., have started stress control programs to bring reduction in the frequency of absenteeism. In today's highly HR competitive era, human resource role is becoming highly dynamic, which can be studied by observing some seven what we call aspects. First one, it focuses on the globalization. Due to rapid and pervasive speed of globalization, human resource management has to expand its scope of operations, as it is not only have an impact on the functions of human resource management such as recruitment, selection, training, and compensation, but also results into the emergence of various problems such as increased competition, uncertainty in demand and supply, complex management of cultural and taxation issues, etc. Second aspect is new technology. Rapid technological changes have influenced the functioning of the human resource department. Many organizations are using human resource information systems which ensure the easy availability of human resource information to the decision makers. We have uh, telematic technology. It consists of an array of tools including computers, telecom, fax machines, which are cheaply available. This has expanded the HR role from planner to strategic partners using advanced computer software. The human resource department is now making the strategic HR decisions. Skill shortage. In today's changing environment, the most crucial task of HR department is to retain and recruit the talented employees. For attracting and retaining the talented workers, competitors are striving hard to hire the most talented employees. In order to overcome this problem, human resource management formulates certain policies and practices such as designing the performance based pay for rewarding the best performers, providing long term employee benefits, improving the screening and searching techniques of good talent. And the fourth role of HRM in changing environment is on a demographic environment. Changing demographies have directly influenced the role of HRM, making them to create new strategic programs to reap the benefits of young talented workforce and also to formulate the policies for the existing workforce. Their role is to correctly place an employee and start a relationship which is mutually beneficial to both organization and employees. Culture and diversity. As globalization leads to the entry of employees belonging to varied caste, creed, and culture into an organization, it is becoming a key task for HR managers to efficiently manage them. The best way could be through establishment of communication and awareness programs. HR role includes training and maintenance of a competent workforce so as to incorporate in them desired knowledge, attitudes, skills, and habits. Workplace issues. Human resource management must deal with various work related issues which include disclosure of confidential employee information, accidents at workplace, harassment at workplace, non compliance of ethical practices. In this perspective, human resource management should adopt proactive strategies by changing the profile of workforce for reducing the occurrence of such issues within the working environment. Change agents. The internal and external environment of the organization has become very dynamic. Strategic HR planning, proactive and reactive decisions, and communicating the change to the concerned parties is of utmost importance. The human resource department must come up with an effective uh, training program which may be in better synchronization with the organizational needs. They must act as the change agent to create a learning organization. Today's HR role is highly dynamic, vibrant, and multidimensional. Human resource managers are not just strategic partners and corporate designers of the organization, and also the advisors for the employees, trustees, and the talent hunters. HR managers provide a competitive edge to the organization by managing its most valuable resources, that is, employees. With this, the lesson 1 is completed. In next class, let us concentrate on the functions of human resource management, managerial and operative role of human resource management. Thank you very much.